Hello guys, in this video I'll be sharing 3 strategies that will change your trading career forever. So my motive to share this strategy is to make you guys a better trader so that you are able to achieve your life goals, you're able to achieve what you want. So my goal is to share my strategies that I have used over the period of years that I have done trading, and those strategy actually work and they are the actual holy grail so that you can also earn a good amount of money. So the first strategy, I call it the EMA strategy. To look at markets, you have to first apply two EMAs on your chart. You apply the 20-day EMA and the other is the 200-day EMA. So if anyone tells you to use RSI, please tell him to not to use those strategies because those strategies are pretty much lagging and they do not work that much. So this strategy is pretty simple. So whenever the 20-day ka EMA is 20-day EMA has a lot of big gap between the 200 and the 20. So like this, if there is a gap like this, then we can say that this stock is now pretty much oversold. Then the next confirmation we need on the EMA is that at the EMA starts flattening out like this. If the EMA starts flattening out, then you can basically enter into that particular financial instrument, and guaranteed after that the EMA will go about the 200-day moving average. So this is the point that I am telling you, and this strategy almost has 100% success rate. It has been back tested by me many times and it will never fail you because this strategy is just too good, and it is and way to look at the markets. This strategy will only give you few trades, but if you take those kind of trades, it will make you millions. So I'll give you one more example. Similarly, on the 15-minute algo, it works on any time frame. See this. Now the gap was so big that the EMS finally started to flatten out. As you can see, the EMS started to flatten out, and now you can see uh, the stock has rallied pretty much good, and almost from 890 the stock rallied till 915, and it will rally further. So that's a very good percentage trade, and the risk is pretty much low because it is just indicates that the stock is now oversold and now it has to short cover, and you can easily make 4-5% on the stock. And see this, you should not enter right over here. Why? Because see, the EMA did not flatten out. The EMA started to gain. Like if you see a spike like this, then it's not going to work. But if you see like this something flattening out like this, and then it starts going up, then only you have to enter into the strategy. Then only the strategy will work. If you enter at the wrong time, enter at the wrong in a wrong way, the strategy won't work. And hence people say that the EMIs are very lagging, though they are lagging, I agree, but the strategy is the actual way of looking at markets, and the strategy will tell you whether the markets or the any financial instrument is oversold, overbought, or anything. Mostly this strategy has 100% win ratio. Similarly, I'll show you here on one more stock. On the 1 day time frame, see the gap between the EMS. Just see the gap, see this gap, and finally when the EMS starts flattening out, and you can see a very big rally on the stock. After that the EMS started to flatten out. We could see the stock coming above the 220 EMA and then holding that 20 EMA. We got a chance to enter and then a big rally came. Similarly here, see this was the opposite. This was rallying, rallying, rallying. The EMF finally started to flatten out at the top, and we can see that it corrected pretty much good after that. So this is a strategy that will actually make you millions, and this is one of the strategies that I have shown in this video. So the second strategy is the Jewish fake outs. So what is a Jewish fake out? The Jewish fake out is basically a liquidity sweep which is done by the operators, where they will show you something and they will take the market somewhere else. I will show you right over here. Where is my metals? Yeah. So today, as you can see, this particular trend line was broken down by the index, but you can see that there was no further momentum. the two one day this candle broke it. Where is the further momentum like this? If it wanted to fall, then it should have given you much of a bigger fall rather than making two green candles that are pretty much looking stronger. And once it regains this trend line, it would be a sure Jewish fake out, and this index or any financial instrument will rally pretty much big. Similarly, here it happened here. See this? Where was the momentum and this low got broken? Similarly, it happened even here. Unless futures on the Mazgaon dock today. So similarly, it happened even here on the 15-minute chart. I'll show you. So see this. The stock was in a lower lows formation. This was the low. Then this breached, but it again regained. This also works on any time frame, and it is mostly a very well-known strategy of liquidity sweep, or you can even call it the Jewish fake out. And this strategy works very well. And over here also it worked. It had shown an example. The stock was in a lower low, as you can see, lower lows was being built, but once this low got breached, there was no further momentum of selling, and hence we could see that the stock regained, and now it has started to show an uptrend like this. So this is one of the strategy that also has a 90 to 80% win ratio. If you use this strategy, definitely you will make millions, and if you can understand it, then 100% you will make it in trading. Only you have to change your emotional aspect. In trading, it is not about your strategies, it is also about your emotions. EQ is always important in trading more than the IQ. So similarly, Adani Ports, I'll take you on 1 day time frame. So as you know, there are two types of gaps. One is the breakaway gap, the other is the normal gap. So this is the actually a breakaway gap. As you can see, this gap is pretty big, and the stock never came. But similarly, what happened uh, a few days back, as you can see, this line, the low was breached, but the stock started to consolidate. Why is that? And plus the EMA strategy was also there. So it was two strategies that were put onto platter for me. So I basically entered and of course earned a good amount of money. In just 30 minutes, I earned 12,000 from it. So yeah, it was a good trade. Similarly, I'll show you Nifty chart. Where is my Nifty chart? Nifty chart. So now this is the third strategy. This is the third strategy of a price action. Price action and how the liquidity works around the support and resistance. So first of all, we all know that the 21,800 stands as a very important support, but this low was made by Nifty, and after that a big rally came. Now the uh, Trump's tariffs were announced and the markets opened pretty much lower. Then what happened is that this low was not breached by the index. If it would be have been so bad, this low would have been breached, and we could have seen that the markets were just going to slide down. But what happened is that the retailers shorted and the big players bought it, and after that a big rally has come. So the third strategy has also includes price action, but it also includes Fibonacci. Fibonacci will give you retracement areas. It will give you areas where from where the markets can actually reverse, and it is also like a support or resistance strategy. But this doesn't work. But you have to pair it up with the other two strategies. Then only the strategy would work. So see this. Here we can see that the Nifty took a 50% support retracement. This is the first time in this full range market that the Nifty has taken some kind of Fibonacci support. And after that, this high was breached, but due to the news, it opened gap down, and hence the high is breached. But let's see what happens. We don't know what will happen on tomorrow. So yeah, this were the three strategies. I explained it under how many minutes? Let me check. Under 10 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching.